To discuss or not to discuss, that is the question. Hello and welcome. As you can tell by the title, I'm the obsessed movie man, O.M.M. Now, I'm not one to really go into rants, but we have a lot of ranters on the internet. You have Angry Video Game Nerd, people on That Guy with the Glasses, Web of Cinema, and I tried to refrain from going into rants. But I saw a remake planned. I saw the announcement of a remake that made me so upset I cannot bear to say it. Well, you already know what it is. It's up on the title. Bride of Frankenstein, the remake. Bride of Frankenstein, the remake. Okay. Now before I go, this is the stupidest. This is the most stupid idea. Let me get the plot of this remake out of the way. And I'm putting remake in quotations right here because tell me if this sounds anything like the plot to Bride of Frankenstein, 1935 film. Not to be confused with the film The Bride. A young college girl, oh, and by the way, this is set in modern times, having memories of someone else's past life, and she figures out that she was part of this lab experiment gone horribly wrong. That's basically the plot. And apparently this girl is the bride. Yeah, Elsa Lanchester. Does that sound like the plot to a remake? No! It sounds like one of the B movies. You know, those one of the B movies that really capitalizes on the name. It doesn't really take potential. What's a good one? That's a good example. House of Frankenstein. Yeah, you have the scientist. No, House of Frankenstein's not a good one because you do have the mad scientist. You have Boris Karloff. Okay, Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. And although I vouch, and I love that film, you don't see the monster a lot, and you never see Frankenstein. Alright? This is basically what we have. I mean, have you guys honestly noticed how many remakes we have? And I go on a rant. I have actually gone on a few rants about remakes. But my God, I think I actually just also read another article that said there were, between now and 2012, there's supposed to be 32 remakes. 32! And a majority of them are unnecessarily being remade. We just had Arthur, which was, I didn't even waste my time because I knew that was gonna suck, and I was right. I mean, did you see the trailer? Did you see the poster? What idiots would have thought that would have been a good movie? You take a classic like that and tear it apart. What do you think they're gonna do? And Arthur was somewhat deemed a classic. What do you think they're gonna do with The Bride of Frankenstein? Did you see what they did to Freddy Krueger recently? Nah, I'm actually gonna still hold out. I'm still in and out for whether Wolfman was a good remake. But by the way, Benicio del Toro, the star of the Wolfman remake, I'm putting remake at the end of the title, he's actually going to be working on another film about Frankenstein, and it's actually going to involve Frankenstein. No, not the monster, to those who get the two mixed up now and then. So, I'm actually, because I know Benicio del Toro, he actually does, in my opinion, care about these films, and he actually tries. I know he tries to make them good. And I know that it's probably not going to be great, but it sounds a lot better. At least he has a somewhat original idea, instead of going into the remake. Well, I should be happy, I guess. At least it could be worse. Michael Bay could be remaking this. Although I should be upset because Michael Bay is remaking The Monster Squad, one of my favorite horror comedies. And I will address that as soon as possible. Oh yeah, and he's also going to be doing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reboot or remake or whatever you want to call it. Woo! Wow. That's a pretty odd rant. And I felt pretty good about it too. Just wanted to get all this stuff off my mind. So, I just want to say, I'm not a big hater on remakes. I just hate how many remakes are coming out now, and so how unnecessarily they're being remade. They're going to be remaking Child's Play. At least it's going to have the same actor playing Chucky, or voicing Chucky, whatever. I'm told that they're going to remake Birds. Yeah, you want to remake a Birds, you'll probably get Birdemic. That is a real movie, by the way. Remakes that I can vouch on that are really good. The best one, in my opinion, was Peter Jackson's King Kong. I think that was a great remake. In fact, he put scenes that were deleted from the original. But for Bride, no. The Bride of Frankenstein, stay away. In fact, pull the plug on this film. Don't pull the switch. Pull the plug. It's green. I think it's greenlit already. But pull the plug on it now. God. If you want a good horror film that's out right now, I would suggest for you to maybe see Scream 4. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Scream 4 did actually pretty well. I'm pretty sure it'll do a lot better than Bride of Frankenstein Remake will do in 2012. Oh, we'll probably not even be around to see it. Oh, how sad. Until then, this is O.M.M. signing out. Bride of Frankenstein Remake? Really? Oh, and by the way, I decided not to do an early review of the Pirates movie. I'm gonna wait until it actually comes out in theaters, watch it, and then I'll review it and judge it harshly. Bride of Frankenstein Remake.